All right, hey guys, my name is Rob Balasabas. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 tips that will get you more viewers for your YouTube Live today. So as you guys know, maybe you do, maybe you don't, I host multiple YouTube live streams every single week, different formats. Some of them are just me teaching by myself, different specific strategies and tutorials. Some of them are answering questions from my community, and a lot of them are actually doing a lot of different interviews and collaborations. So today, I'm gonna share 5 things that you can start doing right away to get you more viewers to your YouTube live stream. So let's get started. I'm also, stick around till the end. I do have a special gift that I wanna share with you guys to help make your live streams look even better, really crisp, and it will help you actually reach more people as well. So let's get started. So the first thing that I want to tell you guys to do is to schedule your live streams ahead of time. All right. So by scheduling your live streams on YouTube, it actually shows up on your YouTube channel homepage. Here's actually show a couple of scheduled live streams here on my channel specifically. I'm going to share my screen here for you guys. All right, so you can see my screen, and I'm going to move my head here because it's taking up the wrong spot here. But you'll see here that there's 2 live streams that are scheduled over the next few days on my channel. So right away, what you can do when you have a scheduled live stream is that it gives you a specific URL. So a specific website address, right, on YouTube that you can promote to your audience or other social channels by email, messenger chatbots, and other channels to reach your audience outside of YouTube. All right, so go ahead and schedule your live streams ahead of time. Have a plan. That's the next tip here. Have a plan. Come up with a plan for your live stream that outlines what you'll be talking about, your introduction, your calls to action to your audience to drop their questions for you or your guest, how you're going to introduce your guest. That's really important. Prepare a few questions that you'll be asking your guest if you're going to be doing an interview live stream to get the conversation started. Then make sure to invite your guest to ask questions and ask for opinions from your guest. So if you say something, if you share a tip like this, if you're doing a live stream, ask your guest afterwards, what do you think of that? Do you agree with that? That's a really good tip. Get them involved in the conversation itself. Now, this includes the attendees. This will go a really long way in really getting your audience to know what they can expect, that they can expect to be acknowledged in your live streams, and that they are an active participant. That brings tremendous value, and that brings them back for future live streams. All right, so the next thing I want to tell you guys to do is to greet your viewers. All right, so by greeting your guest, there's actually a really good book, and I'll share this with you guys here. This is not something new, but there's a good book here. As we all know, Dale Carnegie, he says, there's a book here, How to Win Friends and Influence People. All right, so in this book, he says that a person's name is to that person the sweetest and most important sound in any language. All right, so what that means is that when someone joins your live stream and comments, say hello, acknowledge them, especially when you're just starting out. And maybe you just have 5 or 10 or 15 people joining you in a live stream. Connect with them, say their name, say hello, greet them, ask them how their day is going, invite them to ask a question or ask them what they're working on. So really make it a conversation. This often leads to them sharing a question or comments that other viewers may engage with. And before you know it, your viewers will be having conversations with each other in the live chat, which is really the ultimate goal for you as far as community building. Okay, so you want your guest to not just talk to you, but you want them to talk to each other, all right? So make sure that you are greeting them, you're asking them questions, asking them what they're up to, and that leads to comments, questions, and conversations, all right? The next thing, let your audience know 30 minutes. 30 minutes is sort of my magic number. Let them know that you are going live and that the YouTube live stream is now open. So schedule a personal email reminder. You can do this on most of the email marketing tools out there. You can do this on MailerLite, Aweber, MailChimp, Constant Contact, all of those tools, Active Campaign. You can set this up ahead of time so you don't have to do it actually 30 minutes before the live stream starts. You can schedule it, days ahead of time. You can do a tweet, LinkedIn post, Instagram stories. So if you guys are connected with me on Instagram, you'll see stories of me saying, hey, I'm about to go live with so-and-so, or I'm about to go live inside my channel. So go check it out. And you may see that on Instagram stories. So shameless plug, let's connect on Instagram as well. All my links are down in the description. You can do this on your Facebook page, that you're about to go live and that the room is now open. Then, that's not where you stop. Once you've done that, once you've told your audience that you're going to go live in 30 minutes, head over to the YouTube Live and start engaging with people as they come in, because you can actually have the live chat already happening inside of YouTube Live before the live starts. So just like here, you can see that you can actually come into a live stream before it starts and start asking questions. So let me show that to you guys really quick again. If you go to my YouTube channel right now, and for the subscriber Q&A chat that's happening in a couple days, the live stream chat is already open. So I would go and tell my audience that I'm going to be going live, and then I would go here and open it up and start engaging with the chat. Okay? If I see people saying hello, I would leave a comment first, say, hey guys, good to see you. Where are you tuning in from? All right. So then you put a question, and that gets the conversation started. Questions are key, guys. In any conversation, you don't want the conversation to die on your side. You don't want it to end on you. If somebody asks you a question, answer it, and then ask them a question back. All right. It's like playing pass. Okay. Playing catch. All right. So I'm going to go back to my screen here. So once you've done this, then really start the conversation in the live chat, ask them what they're working on, if they have questions for you or the guest, if you have a personal story or experience with that person, if you've had that person already join you in a previous live stream and you know what they're working on, you know what their business is about, then comment on it. Maybe you know where they're from. Right? So I have different subscribers and different people that join me on live streams from all over the world. And, I'll ask, hey, where's everyone from? And somebody will say, oh, I'm from New York, or I'm from London, or I'm from like California or the Philippines. And I'll say, hey, how's things going over there? I heard this is happening over there. What's new in, San Diego? What's new in London? I was there, last year. What's new? Is Shoreditch still good? So you just have to create conversations. All right, the next thing here that I want to share with you guys to get more live viewers on YouTube is to collaborate. All right, collaborate, collaborate, collaborate. You guys see me doing this a lot. I collaborate a lot. Invite a guest to join you guys. All right, this is a great way to get in front of new audiences in a very organic way. It doesn't cost you any ad money, doesn't cost you anything. By inviting guests to your live show on YouTube, everyone wins. You win because you get to speak and build a relationship with a fellow expert in your space. You also get in front of your guest's audience because likely they'll be sharing that live stream with their network. They'll be sharing that scheduled live stream that we talked about in the previous tip. They'll schedule that scheduled live stream on Facebook, on Instagram, maybe their email list even. And so you win in that way. Your guest also wins because they get access to your audience and are lifted up as an expert. And then the last thing, the last piece here is your audience. Your audience wins as well. So win, 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 because your audience wins because they get the benefit. They get to benefit from the relationship that you have with that expert, and that expert brings added value to your community, the community that you're building on YouTube. All right, so there you go. So and so make sure you collaborate. Super easy to collaborate, guys. If you guys have any questions about collaborating, let me know. It might be a new video that I create, but let me know if you guys have any questions on how to collaborate. And I've got a bonus tip here for you guys, okay? The bonus tip that I have is to multi-stream on all of your channels to announce that YouTube Live has started. All right, so what I've done here, this is the tool that I use. I'm gonna share my screen again. So I use a tool called Restream Studios, okay? So Restream is an awesome tool. So what I do is I usually go live on all my channels, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Twitter, on YouTube, and then I'll announce that I'm going to be going live. Say, hey guys, it's Friday. We're going to be doing our weekly live Q&A, and it's going to be starting. It's going to be happening on YouTube. If you are on LinkedIn, Twitter, Facebook, then make sure to join us. The link is in the caption. Join us over on YouTube. We're going to be answering questions for the next 2 hours or the next 60 minutes, or we're going to be having a special guest. It's starting now. So go over there and I'll see you there. And then what you do, especially for if you're focusing on just doing live streams on one channel, multi-stream first, then announce to all the channels that you're going live and it started on YouTube or LinkedIn or Facebook. And then what you want to do is then shut it down, because you can shut down your live streams. So you shut down all the live streams except for the one that you want people to go to, which is, let's say, YouTube Live. Here in this instance, you want people to go to YouTube Live. So you shut down the Facebook Live, the LinkedIn Live, Twitter, Periscope Live. You shut it all down and you tell people to go to YouTube. That trains your audience to go to YouTube each week whenever you are doing your live streams, and it's building that channel. So if you're focusing on building the live show on a specific channel, that's my bonus tip to you. I love doing that. It brings people from other channels over to the channel that you're focusing on, and it grows that channel significantly. All right. So there we go. All right. So if you guys are here, if you're watching this, hopefully you guys got a lot of value. I really appreciate you guys watching. I'm just going to take off some of these things on the screen here, and I would love for you guys to subscribe. Obviously, like this video as well. That really helps get this video out to as many people as possible. Also, I want to thank all of our different patron supporters as well. I want to give a shout out to Ian Richardson, Paul Thompson, Patty McGill, Barry Bowling, TUBEBUDDY as well, Dan Holloway, and Jeff Bates, also known as the Dole Whipped Dad. So I would love for you guys to support the channel on Patreon. What we're doing right now, our next goal on Patreon is actually to get 50 Patreons. We're at about 10 or so. And so we want to get this to about 50. And you can support by supporting for as little as $1 a month. And once we get to 50 supporters, we're going to be launching a private community for this channel. So I'm super excited for that. So we do exclusive Q&A and different things inside of Patreon. So head over to Patreon, patreon.com/RobBalasabas. Yeah, so thank you again for watching. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, go watch this other video right here. It's going to be showing up right here. Another video that will help you with your live streaming game. All right, we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.